Hello everybody, D&DScots here, welcome back to the channel. So recently me and my family went on a trip to San Diego, and we went to a couple train related places, so I figured I should do a vlog about it, sort of inspired by Terrier 55 Stephanie. So here we are. So in this video, I go to the Frank the Train Man hobby shop, which is a vintage model railroad shop downtown, the Poway Midland Railroad, a narrow gauge railroad that runs right through a park in the heart of San Diego, and the San Diego Model Railroad Museum of Balboa Park, one of the largest model railroads in the country. I highly recommend going to support any of these places and pay them a visit if you're ever down in San Diego. You guys are definitely going to want to watch till the end because there was amazing stuff around every corner. I had so much fun with this trip. And stay tuned till the very end for a very special announcement. I'd also like to say thank you so much for 75 subscribers. It may not be much, but it is certainly enough for me. And I'd also like to say sorry for some of the quality of the images and they kind of flash by the screen pretty fast. I suck at editing, and iMovie sucks. So, yeah, without further ado, let's get straight to the trip. Alright, guys. Probably can't tell, but it's around 5 o'clock in the morning. Gonna set up for that 6-hour car drive all the way out to San Diego, and hey, wait a second. Donald! What are you doing on the set for Thomas's Take and Play Tales coming soon to D&DScots' YouTube channel? Okay, look, I know you want to say goodbye to your twin, but we're running late. You're supposed to be in the suitcase by now. Come on, we gotta go. Oh, alright, I know you want to say goodbye. Goodbye, layout. Goodbye, collection. Goodbye, more collection. Goodbye, conveniently placed sign. Look, Percy, I know you want to be in charge of the layout, but last time you turned James black and yellow, so I'm not sure if I can trust you. I think I'm going to leave it up to Edward. And, oh, shoot, Donald, we gotta go, we're running late. And thus, we packed up and set off. The road trip went perfectly fine, despite it taking over 7 hours. Me and my family talked a little bit, listened to music, played some games. We passed by huge sandy dunes and creepy abandoned gas stations, and fields of windmills as far as the eye could see. Seriously, they were everywhere. Me and my friends over at the Thomas and Friends Discord server, shout out to them, had the Tommy Awards, which I DJ'd and won 2 events. And I also train spotted in a McDonald's parking lot. Yeah. And soon we went from these kind of hills to these kind of hills. After 6 long hours in the car, we have finally made it. Welcome to San Diego. Okay, so when I first got to San Diego, I randomly dropped to my uncle that I was going to be filming a vlog for my YouTube channel, and he told me about this place. This is the Frank the Train Man Vintage Model Railroad Store and Vintage Car Museum. Okay, in downtown San Diego. We took a look around, and from what it seems, it's mostly a bunch of vintage stuff from the 50s and 60s. It seems like it's mostly O-scale, but I did see a couple HO-scale things in there. Also, since it was June when I went, I decided to spend some vacation money on some Pride merch. Here we have Trackmaster Push Along Rainbow Harold and Thomas, and a Pride flag that I got at a hardware store of all things, but nonetheless, all 3 of them are still very valuable items to me. Happy Pride Month. Later that day, I didn't get any pictures, but me and my family went to an escape room, which we failed miserably at. The next day, we went to Old Poway Park to see the Poway Midland Railroad, a narrow gauge railroad that runs right through the park and the heart of San Diego. Unfortunately, the trains aren't running the day that I came because of COVID, and we didn't have any other time to go in the rest of the trip, so we just got to walk around the tracks and take pictures. The line is actually very small, so we were able to do a full loop before we left. And now enjoy some train's eye view shots of the track. And now, without further ado, my absolute favorite part of the trip, the moment you've all been waiting for, the San Diego Model Railroad Museum of Balboa Park. Alright guys, we are right outside the San Diego Model Railroad Museum in Balboa Park. And we're about to go in. As you can see, this is the place. Alright guys, this is the place. So pretty. Gotta love this place. This is the HO scale section, I believe. This beautiful mountain on the back. Yeah. This is breathtaking. This is the world's smallest model railway right there. That's crazy. Back here, they're having a layout being built. There's still all the wood frames still. Can't wait to see this when that's done. Check out this roundhouse. Oh wow. Look at that. Railroad crossing. Oh geez, they're pushing each other. There's a standoff going down. Oh my goodness. This right here, I believe, is the N scale section. Look down there. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but I think there's a train going by. Right here is a collection of Walt Disney and all of his trains that you never knew. Walt Disney himself was a model railroader. What the heck is this? Look at this dude's face. Oh god, this looks so unnatural. Here comes a train. Check out this insane mountain hill layout. I am in heaven right now. Look at this. I think that's a Garrett. Might be wrong. The Garrett pulling middle engine right here. A lot of tankers. This place is crazy. Let me see if we can see him coming down the track here. There's Thomas. There he is. Man, we've all been waiting for. There's a Union Pacific big boy right here. This is great. They've got cameras right here on the tracks, somewhere like around there. And that's really cool. Really adds to the realism. Right here, they're building a bit of the layout right here. Just cardboard, just foam, wood. Simple as that. This is great. This reminds me of the Little Western. This right here is the big loop. Goes all the way around. This is all one train. It's just beautiful, it really is. We found out that this is actually modeled after a real-life train line loop, Tehachapi Loop. Came back to the HO scale layout because it's the coolest one here. And this is the weirdest colored Santa Fe I've ever seen. The crossing lights up. This is crazy. That's a live steam daylight right there. Look at that thing go. The derailment right here at the canyon. Alright guys, so I'm gonna play the clips now, but I was just inside this layout. I was around up there. I didn't run any trains or anything, he just showed me a little bit inside. I would have gotten a better look if it weren't for COVID, but next time I come around, I think I will spend more time in there. So I don't know if you can tell, but we are inside the layout. We got an inside look. I am so glad to be in here. We're inside the layout. Alright, we're in the gift shop now, and I found the Thomas section. It's got the Railway Series and everything. Okay, now this was a really strange sight. At the gift shop, they had this box of like little plastic train whistles, and on the box, they have this very blatant knockoff Thomas on it. It's a traced picture of a take-along Thomas, but it's painted green and with the letter A instead of the number 1. Apparently, the San Diego Model Railroad Museum has its own Thomas OC. Okay. Hey, this is the poster in my train room. They have it here. Alright everybody, we just left the Model Railroad Museum, and I don't know how, I completely missed this. You can't even tell, but this is a signal, goes all the way up. This is crazy. Alright, anyways, I had a lot of fun here. I definitely recommend it for anyone who's going, and I have a very special announcement at the end of this video. Next day, me and my family went to the San Diego Zoo, but I didn't take any pictures that didn't face reveal me or my family, so here's a placeholder image instead. But we also visited this super cool Skytram thing that gives a beautiful view of Balboa Park and its surrounding areas. Here's a couple of pictures I took. Also, that kind of ornate tannish building near that red brick-roofed building, that's where the model railroad was, fun fact. Nothing much really vlog-worthy happened for the rest of the trip, unfortunately, besides maybe goofing off in VR for the first time. That was a ton of fun. So, unfortunately, the next day, we had to pack our bags and go home. Alright guys, that's about it for the vlog. Thank you so much for watching till the end. And make sure to subscribe because once I hit 100 subscribers, I got something very special to show you. But since y'all have waited so patiently, it's time to share with you my very special announcement. Okay guys, so when you watch the Model Railroad section of the video, I'm assuming that you saw that beautiful live steam daylight logo. Well, I was talking to the owner of that logo, and he gave me this. Yes, guys, it's official. I have applied for volunteer work at the San Diego Model Railroad Museum of Balboa Park. More specifically, that huge HO scale layout that you saw me go behind the scenes in. Now, I haven't gotten an answer yet, but if I do get accepted, I will be back there either in July or sometime next summer or winter to do some volunteer work. And I'm going to bring you guys along with me, and I'm going to show you what it's like to be a volunteer worker at a model railroad. So stay tuned for that, and I'll let you know if I get accepted. And until then, have a great day.